Social media is a cancer on our society right now. And I would encourage people to log off.
But people didn't. Countless videos posted online with millions of views, making it into homes and into the classrooms of these Toronto students.
Usually at lunchtime they go on YouTube and like Snapchat and TikTok on their smartphones.
There are perfect storms, and this is one of them. By the way, perfect storm isn't a good thing. It's the worst thing at the worst time.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear thoughts build up until I can't feel. My mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
Hello and welcome to True Crime Rocket Science. Just have a look at these headlines. As media declines, gory Kirk video spreads on unrestrained social sites. Another one, Pentagon reviewing service members' social media posts on Charlie Kirk. Here's another one, ABC pulls Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely. And then another one, what the video of Charlie Kirk's murder might do. And then there's this from the LA Times. White supremacists, death threats and disgust. Charlie Kirk's killing Royals Huntington Beach. It's actually somewhere I've been to in California as well. Now, in the comments of one of my videos, I was asked to investigate 2 hangings in Mississippi on the same day. That's within a day or two of this video. People are worried that these incidents are related and related to the overall tension, the overall zeitgeist. I don't think they are, but it's easy to believe they are because the tension is palpable and it seems to be growing. And look at this, breaking news from just a few hours ago. 3 police officers killed, 2 wounded in Pennsylvania shooting. Now, I'm not in America, but I'm afraid. And if you're not afraid yet, well...
You will be. You will be.
But before we get to that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. If you're new to this channel, I'm an author of over 100 books. I did study law and I've also traveled to America. I've attended high-profile murder trials in Texas and also in Idaho. I've also lived in countries like Britain and South Korea, so I've kind of got quite a lot of international exposure. If you'd like to look at my commentary of other cases, you can join Patreon. That's patreon.com/TCRS. If you're finding the analysis here worthwhile, intelligent, important, please do hit the thanks button. And let's get started. In this episode, I want to talk about Charlie Kirk's social media. Have a look at this headline. Charlie Kirk's social media platforms gain millions of followers, subscribers since assassination. If Robinson wanted to silence Charlie Kirk, and wasn't that what he was trying to do? Well, what has he achieved? He seems to have achieved the opposite. According to Fox Business, Kirk, long a dominant force on social media, has gained more than 1 million new YouTube subscribers in the past week, according to Social Blade metrics. The surge lifts his subscriber base to 5 million, up from 3.8 million before his death. His weekly video view count has also jumped sharply, rising by 94.1 million. Just have a look at this graph. Estimated earnings from Kirk's YouTube channel stand at $430,000, while Turning Point USA's channel generated $945,000, and the Charlie Kirk Show Clips channel added almost about $2,000 for a combined total of almost $1.4 million. And you can see that huge surge on all 3 channels on this particular graph from Fox Business. Meanwhile, on Instagram, Kirk's following has doubled since his assassination. According to Fox Business, on Instagram, Kirk's primary account has added 5.6 million followers in the aftermath of his death, nearly doubling his reach to a total of 12.5 million. Kirk's TikTok account, a feed of debate clips, speeches, news segments, and podcast highlights, has gained 1.2 million followers so far. Additionally, his Facebook page has added 3.4 million followers. Overall, these are incredibly handsome returns, if not for Kirk, then for his social media and his cause. Again, have a look at this graph, just showing the boost to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Now, adding to his digital surge, Kirk's books are charting in Amazon's top 20, and his podcast has soared to number 1 position in multiple categories. According to Forbes, the Charlie Kirk Show, it's a radio show and podcast, now ranks number 1 on both Apple Music's podcast chart and on Spotify's top trending podcast chart in the United States. Kirk's forthcoming book, Stop in the Name of God, Why Honoring the Sabbath Will Transform Your Life, that ranks number 1 on Amazon's book sales chart based on pre-orders. That is 3 months before the book, billed as Kirk's reflection on his religious faith, is released. The College Scam, a book Kirk published in 2022, 3 years ago, alleging university students are being indoctrinated by far-left professors, ranks number 5 on Amazon's book chart. The audiobook of the MAGA Doctrine, written by Kirk in 2020, ranks number 3 on audiobook charts published by Audible and Apple. And the number 1 song on US iTunes as of Monday is a song by right-wing rapper Tom McDonald called Charlie. That's a tribute to Kirk. If the shooter could have been shown this and told, like if he could have been taken into the near future, shown this and told, if you do this, that will happen, do you think he would still have done it? It's a serious question. I mean, if his motive, and according to the affidavit, his motive was something along the lines of, I've had enough of his hatred, right? Whatever you want to call Charlie Kirk's message, it's spreading, it's supercharged. All of it is going viral. All of this thanks to Robinson. You think this is what Robinson wanted? Think of where we are just a week later. Robinson is in jail, muzzled, saying virtually nothing. This is him saying a couple of words during his arraignment.
Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
So, Mr. Robinson, you have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the court can appoint an attorney to represent you. Mr. Robinson, at this time, you will remain in custody without bail.
And so, isn't it ironic, if his intention was to silence Charlie Kirk, well, he has been silenced, he's in jail, he's muzzled. Meanwhile, Charlie Kirk's message is sort of exploding all over the place. While Kirk's cat is out of the bag, leftist commentators, most recently Jimmy Kimmel, are being fired, censored, silenced, whatever you want to call it. And so think about it. What has Robinson achieved? If his intention was to stop hatred, whatever that means, has he succeeded? And look at this definition of a perfect storm. It's a rare, powerful concurrence of negative factors that combine to create an unusually intense, disastrous event. Isn't that exactly where we are? A not terribly good article in the New Yorker dealing with the impact of the assassination nevertheless achieves an important, if ominous, conclusion by the end of it. Will our children resist violence more than we did, or will they fall into the nihilism of those who have seen too much history happen in their lifetimes? Well, didn't Tyler Robinson see too much history? Isn't everyone seeing too much history unfolding right now? Just think about the sheer amount of information we download into our consciousness just through all the scrolling that we're doing constantly. And I think this raises the question, if bullets aren't the answer, and they aren't, what is? Well, first of all, if I may be so bold, I would say to America and to people just in general, calm down. Don't be afraid. Second, I would say we need some guardrails on social media that aren't there now. Until that happens, I think we need to put some guardrails up for ourselves, because yes, we can hold ourselves accountable to certain standards, even if it is in terms of what we say and how we say it. We have control over that, not really over the standards or the expressions of others. So yes, I think a good place to start is social media, your social media. Think critically about it. Should you be still consuming certain things from certain people? Isn't it time to evaluate that? Shouldn't you be getting your news and views from trustworthy, authentic sources? Well, who are they? If you like or share something, ask whether you're doing it is going to harm or help. if it's going to improve someone else's mental health or undermine it. If it's not very important, ask whether it's worth adding to the noise and clutter that's out there. And consider adding or spreading something positive. Consider putting something out there that is worth thinking about. Ask you, and is meaningful. Ask yourself if what you are sharing, good or bad, right or wrong, is adding to the problem or not. That way, you can be part of the solution. We all can be. Well, I'm not going to take it further than that. I have written a script on nihilism, which I do want to share with you. That might be coming to YouTube in the next couple of days, so look out for that. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.